Well, hello out there. Good morning out there, in there, out there, from in here, out here. Oh boy, if he's knows, if he's having breakfast, uh, pancakes, uh, scrambled eggs, a couple pieces of toast, fine bacon, a little sip. She might come over here. Our little town is all lit up as yours, and a few of our neighbors have been all lit up. Oh, goodness, to go downtown is just all life, up the tree, every tree, down the street. Sort of picture, what was the town in France that had the big trees and the promenade? Aix-en-Provence. Yeah, where our daughter was on a Watson Fellowship to paint for a year in Cezanne studio. Can you imagine this? We went on Christmas, and there she was in Aix-en-Provence. We got her there, and we spent Christmas in France, in Aix-en-Provence. We went to a Christmas Eve service in a cathedral that had different sections of it from different centuries. Imagine that. Went all the way from, I don't know, 15th, 14th century old stone, all the way into a room that had a screen. That was just marvelous. You just moved from... Vivi, would you like to join us here after breakfast this morning? Would you like... It would be so nice to have you... Well, good to see you. Come on, come here. Come here. Well, I'm not going to beg. It's going to take too much time, and I was in France. And anyway, we had... Oh, my goodness, don't say anyway. The Christmas Eve service, and they carried in a creche, like this old centuries ago. And then we went to, for the first time, to Paul Cezanne studio, and we went in, and oh my gosh, there wasn't a rope, keep you away from anything, complete trust, to just walk around and look at every single thing, his easel, that bag he carried. They put a fresh apple on the table every morning. A fresh apple, that famous painting. And the whole one side of it was glass, so he could see out. And on the way out, how much what would you call that? The person who takes care of that. The curator or whatever said to Meredith, "Oh, boy, you were like in a different place when you were in here. What's the deal?" And Meredith told her about Cezanne and her and painting and so the curator said, "Well, come back in a couple days and we'll talk about it." And Meredith did, and then she came back to the apartment where we were, and we said, "So what happened?" And she said, "Look, they gave me the key. I can go in and paint in Paul Cezanne's studio. I can just go in." Imagine that. Trust in first place, and then I'll take a sip after that. It always touches me. It's been umpteen years ago, of course. At least the 25th anniversary of that Christmas that we spent there. And the carolers in the street, and they have beautiful old school market where we got our pistachios. What are they called?
Our little Santos.
Huh?
Santos.
Santos they're called. They're different sizes, but they're particular people. We have 3 of them. They're sitting right over there. One of them's carrying fire sticks on her back. And one has, a tambourine, I think? Mm-hmm. And one has a basket of fruit. Anyway, and they're just such beautiful little... that's the Christmas that will always be remembered. And then last week, Saturday, we went to the local Like you want to hear everything we did. Yeah, right. Yes. But the Christmas concert this year was a delight again, and yeah, it was all different songs, and it's a little something old, a little something new, and we enjoyed that immensely. And we're just so happy in our new home. Except I got all frustrated yesterday, and I just tired of boxes. And I know all of you have moved, and there's something you can't find. Well, there's something Christmas I can't find. And of course, I go, like this is the end of the universe, and it's almost the end. But this I don't want this to tip it over. Why is there something you can't find? And why are there just about 8 too many boxes to open?
80.
Why? Yeah. I want to take not a long winter's nap, just a little tiny nap. But we sure do love it here. There's the pond. Can you see that? Yeah. And let's see what else might be here. We had the Santas are out. There's 70 some Santas in the rooms down the stairs. There are a new arrangement this year because it's a new house. And they're all out there ho-ho-hoing if you go down. When Julie started this collection, I thought, well, Santa is a Santa is a Santa. And do you know, I have never yet found a Santa like another Santa. How can that be? There's only one Santa, right? But you'll have to come over so I can prove it. You'll have to come by. Yesterday I went to Saugatuck High School to Christy Lewis's advanced placement English class. Whew. Now, if you ever wanted to spend time with some lovely high school students, boy, did I get to have that yesterday. And of course, right now I'm thinking, I didn't tell them this. They were just like this, and they were so sweet. They just made me feel at home. It was as if I was in their home, and Mom and Dad had said, "No, you make this person feel at home." And boy, they'd look, and I'd look at me, and I'd say, "Any questions? Anything you want to talk about?" I don't like any questions. I like to say, "Is there anything you want to talk about?" And any question just sounds like, I'm on the spot. Like, and what do we? Okay, so usually what happens is people get when you had to request that or offer that, people get extremely interested in the floor. But here, they just looked right and said things like, "How come this and that?" It was just delightful. Big decision here, where to put the tree in the new house. Have you ever had a new house? Well, yes, you have. Everybody has, right? Well, where do you put the tree? Decision made today. Come by. People brought us dinner. And Ruth, who studied shaman work, and it's almost solstice for her, she, as I told you before, she smudged the house and brought a meal for us. And so we got around to eating that meal, and that was good. That was really good. Now, when Meredith, our daughter, was little, for some reason she couldn't pronounce Christmas. And she said turfies. Or maybe turfies. So ever since, of course, that's been a family thing, and you're welcome to it. to say Merry Turkeys, you're very welcome to do that. You might want to do that, you know, if you're in the mall or something, and just turn to somebody and go, Merry Turkeys. And they might say it back. Or they might call the cops. You don't know. You don't know. Major announcement, because I can't give it except this one time. Wednesday coming up, as of a week ago yesterday, Wednesday coming up, the annual Landscapes Holiday Reading. Okay? Now, you have to tune in. If you need the link, just email me and I'll get you the link. We have it all set up. Each poet reads a couple of poems. 7 o'clock Eastern time. I had a note that said, oh dear, I'm in another time zone. I can't. Well, I don't know why you can't in another time zone. But. So this is the group that's been meeting, I don't know, 15 years. We meet once a month, take a month off. We meet again for 5 months, once a month. And if you know any of these people, you'll want to check it in. The lineup will be Mary McSchmidt, Sharon Aronshorst, Beth McBride, G.F. Corrick, Jeff Monroe, Jim Alice, Robbie Hart, Marianne Sundquist, Kathleen Markland, Mariana Maver, Bruce Wall, Peg Padnos, and Annie Volkman, not in that order. But I knew I wouldn't be able to remember the name. Wednesday, coming up. Holiday spirit. Nah. Don't say humbug. I won't. Well, we've been walking the trails. Let's see if there's anything. When we drive around town, my dad would say, look at the lights, look at the lights, look at the lights, look at the lights. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're looking at the lights. So there you go. I tell you, I can't find these Christmas, this one thing. Oh boy, this time of year, huh? Well, it's about time I say welcome to the Sentimentalists. Morning, Mark, Mariana. So we'll end in our beginning. How's that? I need one more sip. Or with Charlie Bryce, we got a slurp. Come on, man, slurp with me. Julie's checking the time. How we doing? Should I hurry up? Slow down? Read the poem like this? We're okay. We're okay. Now, it's terrible out there. And I don't want to be too grim, but it is. And it's hard on all of us. So, I don't understand why you're watching this. I don't understand where Vivi is this morning. She just ate and ran. And oh, there she is. She's lying down beside Julie. How's that? Vivian, I'm stuffing your stocking with ashes and soot. You didn't come through, girl. Didn't come through. Oh boy, do we love it out here, surrounded by 7 acres of woods, huh? Okay. I'm changing the title of this poem. It has another title, but you'll understand why. Christmas, the trial of Donald Blumpf. My father would be baking kolaches. I'd shovel the snow from the walk to the house, returning home, leaving home, finding a home. The line into the soup kitchen is a block long. Wood on the fire, eggnog, Christmas scarves on the dog. All night, the stars. The oldest ornament we own is a wooden snowman sitting on a red sled. He's 81. The delivery trucks follow one another up the hill. We've placed this year's tea blend in the mailbox. Each day we rearrange the Christmas cards on our windowsills. There's a wreath on the door. What family we have left will not be here. The cold clings in silver webs on the windows. A woman behind a counter lays a necklace across her open palm. Thanks for being with me. I don't know why you're with me. Take care, be kind, try to be cheerful. Thank you.